The Great Depression had a horrific effect on the human costs in the United States. You're probably familiar with some of the classic scenes of the Great Depression: the soup lines, the bread lines, Hoovervilles, the Dust Bowl, and the Okies that were fleeing the Dust Bowl to California. Where people were, they tended to be undernourished, not having enough food. Schools tended to close because communities couldn't afford to pay the teachers, and some teachers even worked for free. More upsetting was the effect that the Great Depression had on families. Marriages are going to be delayed. Couldn't afford a wedding. Birth rates are going to fall because you don't want to have a baby that you're afraid is going to starve to death. This is actually a classic sign of a bad economy. When the economy is really bad, birth rates fall. When the economy is good, birth rates go up. We're going to see that happen after World War II. When the economy is great, we have the baby boom. But during the Great Depression, the birth rate fell dramatically. Interestingly enough, the divorce rate dropped, but that's because people just weren't hiring lawyers. Many men just abandoned their family during this time. One of the reasons they abandoned the family was because they felt unmanly. Unemployed men couldn't provide, so many men felt shame at that. Women and children are forced to go into the workplace, taking whatever menial job they might find in order to feed their families. So the Great Depression had this tremendous human cost on the population, not economic costs, but just the way that people were being treated and the way that they were felt and the suffering that they went through.